Hey guys, welcome to the land down under. Woo! This is my bedroom in Australia. So I finally made it. I have been here for exactly 2 weeks today, which is crazy to think because I feel like I've been here for like a long time. Not in a bad way or anything, but I don't know. I just feel like I've been here for a while. And it's weird to think that only 2 weeks ago I was in the US and now I'm like all the way in a different hemisphere, across the equator, in a different season, summer, woohoo. So, yeah, it's weird. It's cool to think where planes can take us, you know? But anyway, I'm just gonna be trying to I'm gonna try and do a vlog like this every week and post it just so like my friends and family back home can kind of see what's going on and get like an update, you know? Or if any other exchange students want to watch this, that'd be cool too. Yeah, because I know whenever I was about to go on exchange or looking in an exchange, I watched a lot of people's blogs and like vlogs because I thought it was just fun to watch. So if anybody's looking to go to Australia, you can watch these. So yeah, basically the last 2 weeks I've been adjusting and just kind of like getting on like a routine. So yeah, I got here on Friday, January 20th, which is funny because that was Trump's inauguration day. So I've never actually been in the US when Trump has been president yet. So I kind of felt left out here. Like whenever I was here, I was like watching his inauguration online and stuff, and I was like watching all the Snapchat and Instagram stuff. And I was like, I feel left out. Like I feel like I should be there. But yeah, he'll be there in the next 4 years, so I'll see him. But yeah, basically, so I'm just gonna kind of walk you through like the first few days, I guess, of like what I've been doing. So I got on the plane at LAX, and the flight was 14 hours and 5 minutes, which is the longest plane I've ever been on. And it really wasn't even that bad. Like I thought it went by kind of fast. It was an overnight flight, so I feel like that always makes it better because it's like dark outside and people, it's like it was 11 at night, so everybody was like already tired from like the day, like the full day going on, So um, yeah. So I was supposed to originally have a window seat, and I got to my seat and I sat down and everything, and I was like, I literally already unpacked all my stuff, and I had my bags under my seat, and then a flight attendant said, "Do you mind moving so we can accommodate a family?" And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" So obviously, it's not like I can say no. So I had to repack all my stuff and get up, and I moved to the front, like towards the front of the plane, and she said that I had more leg room, so I guess I kind of did, but my legs are short anyway, so. But yes, and then I got sat in between two guys, like two men, so I didn't have a window seat anymore. So it really wasn't that bad though on the flight. I didn't watch as many movies as I thought I was. All I watched was Neighbors 2, Sorority, the sorority one, and then I watched like 3 episodes of Family Guy, and then I read a little bit, like a magazine, and then I like typed on my computer, and yeah, that's pretty much all. I didn't really. The movies were like a lot different. Maybe because whenever I went to Europe, I remember them having so many different movie selections, like movies that I knew of, and I was like so excited for like the movies this time. But maybe because I rode on Virgin Australia, so maybe because it was on an Australian airline, the movies were like I don't know, more like Australian movies. Cause like literally, I went through all the movie lists, and I only like actually knew or like I know a lot of movies, or at least I've heard of them if I haven't seen them. But I only saw like 5 movies that I knew. I don't know. I thought that was weird because I literally have like never heard of like half the movies or seen. So I don't know. Maybe they're like Australian movies or something. But yeah, that's kind of sad and disappointing. But yeah, I bought 3 bags of like different chips and bring on the plane because I was like, oh, it's a long flight. I'm gonna get hungry. I didn't touch any of them. I was so nervous the whole plane ride. They gave us like 3 meals on the plane. And the first one, I was fine. Like, I ate that one because it was like 2 hours after we got on the plane. And then literally, I tried to eat my breakfast sandwich the next morning and I started gagging. Like, I was literally like, I gotta eat something. I haven't eaten in like 10 hours. I gotta force myself to eat. Because I was like hungry. But I was so nervous. Like, I literally had butterflies on my stomach. Like, I don't think I've ever been that nervous in my life. I could not eat. And so I tried to like force myself to eat the breakfast sandwich and I started gagging. I was like, okay, this isn't gonna work, whatever. And so yeah, I didn't eat like anything the whole plane. Actually, like the first few days I was in Australia, I didn't really have much of an appetite for some reason. I don't know if it's like normal, but I didn't really eat that much. So, but now it's back to normal. Now I'm eating a lot. But so then once I got off the plane, I went through customs and immigration, and I got my luggage, and then I met my host family. So I got my luggage and I put it in like a cart thing just so it was easier. Cause no matter how hard I tried, I tried to pack everything in one suitcase, but it just didn't work out. I couldn't fit any of my like I couldn't fit my shoes. I got all my clothes in there, but the extra stuff that I brought like if you can see over there, half of it's already gone. But I brought a bunch of food for my family from America to try that I knew they didn't have in Australia. And so I brought a bunch of that. Like I brought goldfish and butterfinger. I brought Zapp's chips from New Orleans, pralines, jambalaya, like boxes of jambalaya and gumbo and beignet mix and red beans and rice and Twinkies. So I brought like a bunch of that stuff. So I definitely took up a lot of room. so, um, and then I brought like a duffel bag that was like empty, but I like folded it up in like a sleepover bag, for like extra trips to take while I'm here because I don't want to just pack up my suitcases. So, um, yeah, but I had to end up taking 2 suitcases, and actually one of them was overweight too. So, I don't know. I swear it was all that food I brought, but I wanted to bring them that food so bad, and I'm glad I did because I made them try everything, and my host family, and they liked it all. Like they liked most of it, so that's cool for them to try. It was interesting. So, my host sister loves goldfish. She's like obsessed with them. So I'm trying to get my mom to ship us some goldfish because I'm missing them too. That's like my favorite snack, and they don't have them here like nowhere. Like I could not like they have some like shops and they have like a part of the mall that has like American candy and like American snacks, but they don't have goldfish like anywhere or Butterfinger actually. So yeah, I definitely miss that. But um, but I guess that's good because I know I'm gonna buy a lot of stuff when I get here. So now I have all the room that's gonna replace that food. Well, probably not because I'm probably gonna bring a bunch of food home too. So never mind. But anyway, so once I got my luggage, I went through customs, and it's basically like 2 different lines. I mean, this is sorry, immigration. Basically, 2 different lines. It's like you do declare food, you go through this line, and if you don't declare food, you go through this line. Like meaning like you didn't bring food that's like not allowed in. Like it's like all the stuff that I brought was allowed in. It's like all this like sealed packaged kind of stuff, but you're not allowed to bring like meat and like fresh fruit and vegetables. Like you can't bring that kind of stuff in. So it's like if you brought that, you go on this line. If you didn't, you go on this line. So I like went to like the non-declare line, and I just like they just like scanned my card. They give you like that card on the plane saying like what you brought and stuff like that. So they just like scanned that. And I went through, but whenever I got my baggages, I it was like really bad. I already like screwed up in like the first like 10 minutes I was in the country. But I put my book bag down next to my bag. I had my suitcase carrier right next to me, but as I was getting my bags, I put my book bag down like right next to my like luggage cart because it's like really heavy and I didn't want to carry it while I was getting my suitcases off. But I ended up leaving it by the baggage area, and so I was in the line for immigration, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot my backpack at luggage. And so I was like, oh gosh. So then I got out the line and I had to go back. Like I went back to get it. And I was like really nervous because you know how some people, they see like a bag sitting there like unoccupied by an owner and some people think it's a bomb. And it's like a black book bag, like an all black book bag just sitting there. So I was like really nervous. I was like, oh God, somebody's going to report it and think it's like a bomb that somebody left. So I was like sprinting, going to get it. And of course I was nervous somebody was going to steal it. But luckily it was there. Yeah, so I already screwed up once, but it's all good. It was there. So, basically, I got my flight landed at 7 in the morning. It was like so weird because the day was so long. Like, I don't think I've ever experienced as long of a day as that. Like the day felt like forever because I guess like I was on the plane for so long. I just felt like the day should be over and I should like go to bed, and all that. But yeah, I still had a full day ahead of me. So right when my host family picked me up, we went out to eat, and I didn't order anything because like I said, I didn't have an appetite, and I was like not hungry. Like I still didn't even eat anything on the plane, but I was not hungry at all. I don't know, but yeah, it was so cool because I've been talking to my host sister Lily for the past like few months on social media like Snapchat and Instagram and Facebook. So it was so cool to like finally meet them in person. So that was awesome. I like gave them a hug and everything. We took a picture, and that was fun. it's just weird because I kind of feel like they're like a celebrity, kind of. Like I've seen them on like social media, but not in real life. So I kind of feel like they're celebrities. I don't know. It was weird. So yeah, but that was really fun. And yeah, it's weird because I'd always like the last like year and a half that I've been planning this exchange. Like I've always like pictured those moments. Like I'm always like, I can't wait to meet my family at the airport. I can't wait to have my first day of school, and like all these things that I've been so excited for so long. Like they've already happened. That's just like really weird to me. Like they happen like that, you know. I can't snap, but they happen like that. So I don't know. It's kind of sad. Like I'm never gonna get those moments back. But yeah, they're pretty good. So anyway, right when I got there, me and Lily went swimming in their pool. My host parents had to go to work because it was a Friday morning, so they had work. So they both had to go to work, so it was just me and Lily. So we basically just like talked about everything, like kind of like yeah, like exchanging stories about stuff, and like I was asking her about school and like about where she's traveled to, just like stuff like that. So and then her and my host brother. So okay, so my host sister's Lily, and she's 16. She's in 12th grade like me. My host brother is 18. He's Grayson. His name is Grayson, and he's at the University of Queensland Technology right now. So, but he lives at home. So yeah, I still get to see him like every day. And then my host mom is Scott. And my host, did I say my host? Okay, my host dad is Scott. My host mom is Liz. So yeah, so Grayson and Lily, we went to Woolworths, which is like right down the street from us, and it's like a big, like famous grocery store that they have all through Australia. It's just like a grocery store, really. I don't really know how to compare it to anything but just a grocery store. But yeah, it's like a big chain they have all around Australia. And we went there and we bought like a bunch of stuff that I don't have, like we don't have in the US. And we just like taste tested everything. So this is like some stuff that I have. Like, so we had like Twisties and these Anzac biscuits. They call cookies biscuits. So, Milky Bar, Wagon Wheel. It's like this candy. Whiz Fizz. It's basically like Fun Dip. And these guys is Tim Tams. The first time I tried Tim Tams when I was here, like literally, okay, the first time I tried it, I was like, there's nothing special about it because I just said like a bite. It's okay. And then I slowly started to eat them, and I got obsessed. I bought this pack yesterday, literally yesterday, and it came with 11, and there was one left, and I bought this yesterday, and yeah, it kind of sucks, but they're so good. Like the more I keep eating them, the more I love them. And then also this is called Milo. I haven't tried it yet, but you put it in milk and you just put a scoop in. It's by Nestle, so the same people that make hot chocolate. And I'm guessing it's basically like chocolate milk, but they say it like sits at the top. See like how it's like sits there? So it doesn't dissolve into the drink, it just sits at the top. So I don't really know. I haven't tried it yet, so. But they bought me like a lot more. Like we got a bunch of different candy and like junk food, so we got like a lot of stuff, but I already ate all of it. So this is like what's left. Oh yeah, sorry. One more. Shakes. These are like a big like junk food thing that they eat here. And this has like cheddar, original pizza, and original barbecue, and cheese and bacon. They're like different flavors. It's kind of like, I don't really know what it's like. It kind of reminds me of goldfish, like the different flavors of goldfish, not the original. I guess that's like the best thing I can compare it to. Not really, but yeah, it's like a big junk food that's like popular here. So yeah, so they took me and I tried everything. Yeah, basically all this junk food, and then I had all this junk food that I was like left because my host mom's like, yeah, don't bring that up here. We don't want to eat all that. Like keep that in your room, because they're like trying to like eat healthier. So I literally had this full table of junk food. I had my stash back there of American junk food, and then I had my stash up here of Australian junk food. And yep, I've already gained 4 pounds. It's been 2 weeks and I've gained 4 pounds. So I guess like 2 pounds a week, something like that. Hopefully I don't keep going up that track. But it's hard to not eat it when it's literally sitting right here. Like the last 2 days for breakfast, I've had Tim Tams. These things for the last 2 days. It's like chocolate on the outside, and then on the inside, it's like an extra layer, if you can see. It's like more moist on the inside. So, I don't know. They're so good though. I'm not going to buy any more. Yeah. So, yeah, that happened. And then we've had like a few family dinners while I've been here. My host mom cooks a lot, so that's definitely I like that. I'll make a video later about the differences between America and Australia that I've noticed so far, and like the food and all that. So I'll tell y'all all about that later. But one of the first few things that we had the first few days I was here was Australia Day. So that was definitely really fun. Australia Day is basically like 4th of July. It's basically like a lot of people like barbecue and swim in the pool because it's summer here right now. So they like swim and yeah, it's basically just like a bunch of friends and family getting together, like a party. So yeah, that's fun. You know what I found out? Fireworks are illegal here. Like you can't just buy them. Like they have them for like I guess they have them for like big events. You know, like they have like the New Year fireworks in like Sydney, and they have them in Brisbane too. But it's not like, but you can't like put them on yourself. Like you know, in like the U.S. they have like all those fireworks stands, and you can just go buy your own and do it on the street. You can't do that here. That's illegal. So I was like, what? Because I asked him that. I was like, oh yeah, do y'all do like fireworks and stuff like the 4th of July? And like, no, fireworks are illegal here. And I was like, whoa. So yeah, it's like stuff like that that I've noticed is different than the U.S. Like a bunch of like smaller stuff like that. Like overall, it's like pretty similar to the U.S. Like culturally and like the language, obviously overall. But like there's like a bunch of smaller things, like I said, like that. But I'll make another video for that. But yeah, so Australia Day was really fun. I got to meet like so many different people, and it was cool because like so many people were interested in me, and they're like coming up to talk to me. Like I would talk to someone for like 30 minutes, and then right whenever they're like walked away, somebody else would come up to me and talk. So I had like so many different conversations. It was like really interesting and fun to like do. So yeah, that was fun meeting everybody. And it's weird to like go somewhere like this, or like just anywhere, like in general, like a different country, or even a different city. It's weird to like go somewhere where like nobody knows anything about you. Like you know, it's kind of like I don't know, like nobody knows anything. Like I don't know. Like when I first got here, I didn't know anybody, so it's like starting new. Like I'd never been somewhere where I didn't know somebody, so it's just kind of cool like that. You know, I could like change my personality. Not that I would, but you know what I mean. Have like an alter ego come out. But yeah, so Australia Day was really fun. It was like an all day thing, like it lasted all night. Um, so many people have asked me about Donald Trump. Like, oh my god, I cannot even explain it. Teachers, students, parents, neighbors, everybody. Like, that's like one of their first questions. Like, when they ask me about the US, they're like, so, what do you think about Donald Trump? Did you vote for him? I can't vote, obviously, but like, I don't know, like my parents. Like, do you support him? Like, is that why you left him? Is that why you left America? Was because of Donald Trump? I'm like, no. So, like, so many people have asked me about him. So that's definitely interesting. Yeah, it's weird to see how much they follow our politics. I guess because like America, like I know other countries like influence the world too, but I guess because like America influences so many different countries, they watch us a lot. But like Trump has been like all over the Australia's news, like even while I've been here, like he's been like all over the news. So I don't know, it's just weird to see like how much stuff they see about him. But also, yeah, it's weird because I got here on Trump's inauguration day. I got here on January 20th. So I kind of felt like left out because I saw like all these pictures on Instagram, on like Snapchat of like people at the inauguration, and like I don't know, I kind of felt left out. I was like, I kind of want to be there right now. Like I wish I was in America right now because it's like a big moment for America. But yeah, it's okay. He'll be there for at least 4 years, so I get to see him a lot. So yeah, I'll talk about school in another video too because that's definitely a lot of other stuff to talk about. I'll talk about my first day. I went to 2 parties so far. Last night I went to an 18th surprise birthday party for somebody in my school. So that was fun to like get to hang out with my classmates out of school and like get to know them more. And then about a week ago I went to a 16th birthday party for Lily's friends, my host sister's friends. Lily goes to a different school than me. I go to White Hill State College, which is like a public school, and then she goes to Cannon Hill Anglican College. They call their a lot of places, not all of them, but a lot of places call their high schools colleges. Don't ask me why, I don't know. So yeah, I'm not going to a college. I'm going to a high school, but they call it college for some reason. They call it their college university, like their real college. But yeah, I don't know why some high schools have that at the end. But yeah, she goes to a private school, so they wouldn't accept me there. They said that they only take students that are staying 3 months or less, which wouldn't make sense to me. Why would they want someone staying for half a semester rather than someone staying for a whole semester? I don't know. I thought that was kind of dumb, but I wouldn't have gone there anyway because I would have to pay tuition probably. So yeah, I guess it's like good though because like she'll have her group of friends, and I'm gonna have like hopefully my like friend, like friends that I make, and yeah, then we can like me and her are like friends, like co-sisters. So yeah, I think it'll be good in the end. But yeah, I got to meet all